Gemini, this week forces you to confront the difference between distraction and fulfillment. Because lately, you've been surrounding yourself with motion just to avoid stillness. The sun remains in your sign, amplifying your visibility, your thoughts, your conversations, and your emotional restlessness. But the square to Saturn early in the week introduces resistance. Plans slow down, energy dips. Doubt enters places where confidence used to move automatically. You may suddenly question whether certain people actually support you or simply enjoy access to your energy. That distinction becomes important. This week carries a strong theme around emotional boundaries and self-worth. Jupiter in Cancer is expanding financial and emotional security lessons for you now. What you tolerate emotionally is becoming directly tied to what you believe you deserve materially. And some of those beliefs are overdue for revision. Midweek brings a stabilizing shift through Mercury trine Saturn. Your thoughts sharpen, priorities clarify. A practical decision regarding money, work, scheduling, or future planning helps restore emotional order. You begin realizing that chaos has been consuming more energy than progress. That realization changes your pace. Some Geminis may also experience a turning point involving friendships or online/social dynamics. Pluto retrograde is slowly exposing hidden power imbalances in communities, collaborations, or long-distance aspirations. Someone's influence over your thinking may weaken significantly this week. Good. You need your own perspective back. Later in the week, Venus sextile Jupiter improves emotional connection and confidence. Attraction increases. Creativity flows more naturally. Supportive conversations become easier. But this transit also exposes where attention has become addictive rather than nourishing. Not everyone who validates you understands you, and not everyone who challenges you is against you. By the weekend, your energy becomes quieter but more focused. You stop scattering yourself emotionally across too many directions at once. And the moment that happens, your next decision becomes obvious.
Gemini, your tarot card is the Queen of Pentacles. This week asks you to stabilize yourself emotionally before trying to stabilize everyone else. The Queen of Pentacles brings grounding energy around finances, home life, emotional security, and self-worth. Your nervous system needs consistency more than stimulation right now. Slow down enough to feel what actually nourishes you. There is also a reminder here that comfort is not laziness. Rest is not failure. You have been emotionally scattering yourself across too many directions at once, and this card asks you to reclaim your center. You become more powerful the moment you stop abandoning your own needs.
Gemini, you get hexagram 56, Fire over Mountain, the Wanderer. This hexagram reflects transition, movement, impermanence, and emotional searching. You may feel emotionally between worlds this week, no longer fully connected to one chapter, but not entirely rooted in the next one either. That uncertainty is temporary. The Wanderer asks you to stay emotionally adaptable without losing your center. Gemini energy already moves quickly, but this week requires emotional awareness beneath the motion. Running toward distraction will not satisfy what your spirit is actually seeking. You are not lost. You are in transition.
Gemini, your rune is Isa. Isa is the rune of stillness, pause, suspension, and emotional containment. This week may feel slower than you prefer emotionally, but that slowdown serves a purpose. Constant movement has prevented deeper clarity from fully surfacing. Stillness reveals what distraction hides. Calum sees this rune asking for patience with unresolved situations. Forcing outcomes prematurely may increase emotional confusion rather than solve it. Let things settle before making major emotional conclusions. Not all pauses are stagnation. Some pauses are preparation. This week required restraint more than reaction. Not every battle deserved your energy. Not every uncertainty required immediate resolution. And for many of you, the real shift happened quietly. The moment you stop trying to carry what no longer belonged to you. Take note of what consistently drains you versus what restores you. That distinction matters far more now than temporary emotion. And before you go, leave a comment with the sign you relate to more lately, your sun sign or your rising sign. The difference may explain why this week felt the way it did. If this message helped bring clarity to your week, subscribe, like the video, and turn on the bell so you do not miss next week's forecast. And remember to watch your rising sign too. Very often, that is where the deeper emotional story is unfolding.